guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and this is my one-year review of my 2017 Porsche Base Carrera. All right, so I figured instead of just talking to the camera, you guys would probably prefer a driving video. So we're climbing the mountain here. So why did I pick this car? We're following a Voodoo Blue. It's actually wrapped in Voodoo Blue 997.2 with a manual transmission base, just like we have a base of the next generation 991.2. So why did I pick this car? Well, I sold the McLaren, and actually I wanted, I'll tell you what I thought of first. And remember, if you like these kind of videos, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, comment. More subscribers we have, the more cool cars I get to review. Thank you for your support. Okay, so when I sold the McLaren, I just wanted a car that I could take out on Saturday and Sunday mornings, and I didn't have to fix it. You know, I've had enough old cars with the 993 Turbo, E46 M3, Z3 M Coupe. I just wanted a car to turn the key and go. So I wanted modern day performance and reliability, plus great handling. So I really wanted a rear drive manual transmission car. That would be my perfect spec. When I sold the McLaren, originally I was going to buy an Audi V10, Audi R8 V10 2014 with a manual transmission. That fell through. I think my friend changed his mind about selling it, and I don't blame him. And again, that was all-wheel drive, but his car, believe it or not, was converted to rear drive, which is a pretty easy conversion. So that actually fit my criteria, manual transmission, and that's so collectible now. I was going to get that for a steal for about 110 grand with maybe 20-something thousand miles on it. And that car today is probably worth about 170 with the way prices have gone. So this is going back to early 2020, just before the pandemic. Now, I got this exactly a year ago, May. When you're seeing this, it's probably a little over a year. And that fell through, so the R8 manual was off the table. Couldn't find another one that I liked. I was so close to buying an AMG GTS, a white one like we reviewed on the channel with the Recaro seats. And just before I purchased that, my daughter told me, she said, "Daddy, you really want a Miami blue Porsche with a manual transmission?" And I'm like, you know, I do, but there's no such thing. You can never find a Miami blue car. I think they only made about 300 in this color. This color was only available from 2017, so this is the first year it was available, until 2020. So you can get it on the first year of the 992. And every time you do find one, it's a PDK. Plus, I wanted the black interior. For some reason, they're all like with that white interior, which I think would get dirty, and, you know, from wearing blue jeans and stuff. And the last thing I want to do is a car that I'm taking for morning drives, always cleaning the interior. So I had given up on Miami blue manual cars. And to be honest, I didn't care if it was a base, an S, a GTS, a Boxster, 718. I just wanted Miami blue manual rear drive. So she had told me that's what I want. I literally did a search that night. It was a Saturday night, and I found one 100 miles from my house at a Porsche dealership, certified pre-owned, manual, rear drive, black interior, Miami blue, base 911. And I bought it before they even posted a picture. This was like right after the lockdown or during the lockdown in May, so I couldn't even go in the dealership. I did the paperwork by mail, dropped it at the front door. They said, "We'll be out with your car." They dropped off the car. I got in and left. So that's, my dream was always to go to a Porsche dealership and point to the car I want and buy it and drive it home. So I got the Porsche, but I couldn't actually go into the dealership to have the experience, but that's no problem. So why didn't I pick a 997? Well, 997 values had gone up. I kind of missed the boat on that. And again, I wanted a turnkey car, so I wanted kind of a newer car, still under warranty, I didn't have to worry about after having the McLaren with all its electrical problems and steep depreciation. This car, because I bought it during COVID, I bought this car for 75 grand. I see black and silver cars based with this mileage for 95 grand. So let's talk about the mileage. I bought this with 8,000 miles and now has 15. So I put 7,000 miles on this car, only driving it on Saturday, Sunday mornings. My daily driver, which I bought a week later, so we were also doing a one-year review on that. I don't know which one we'll post first. Was, can't even see here. was I only put 5,000 miles on my daily driver. So I put more on my weekend car because I've been working from home than my daily driver. So isn't that, that's insane. That's probably the first time that's ever happened. But I love this car. It's really fast with the turbos, makes a big difference. Honestly, I never really liked the 991.1. I like the styling updates with the rear end and the front for this car. And what also I love about it is the turbos. I'm a naturally aspirated guy, 100%, but these turbos are addictive on this car and make it so much faster than the 991.1. And what I don't like about the first generation 911 is 991 is the electric steering. Yes, this car is electric steering, but Porsche's first, that 997.2 in front of us, still has hydraulic. When they first went to electric steering, it was horrible. And they really improved it for this generation in both feel and responsiveness. So this was really the perfect car for me. I love this car. If I want more power, which honestly I don't feel it needs power, but you saw me drive a Carrera T with a tune, and it felt really fast in the mid-range. So I think at some point I'm going to tune this car. This car also had a CPO, so Porsche gives you a 4-year, 50,000 mile warranty, and then CPO kicks in after that, 2 years, I believe up to 100,000 miles, or maybe it's unlimited, I forget, but I say it in other videos. And this car had 1 year of the CPO, and as long as in that first year you don't exceed 50,000 miles, and I had zero chance of doing that really because it only had 8,000 miles, you really have a 3-year unlimited mileage warranty. So we're 1 year into that warranty. I've had zero warranty problems. They fully serviced this car before I took delivery. I'm about to do an oil change now, and that's it. Tires were actually replaced at about 5,000 miles originally, so I'm assuming at some point they still have good tread, but at some point I'm going to have to replace the tires on this car, the rear tires, for all the acceleration I'm doing. But this car holds up well. It never overheats. It never has brake fade, and the base model has smaller brakes. So the S, you get a brake upgrade. So I never had brake fade with this car, even though the S, you definitely get a brake update, and it's really been phenomenal. So would I buy this car again? Yeah, I got a steal. It cost me so much more money today. So I'm glad that I got it when I did, when the market was really soft and nobody buying cars. All right, so that's my 1 year review. Any quibbles? Not really. My only quibble is this chrome here reflects in the sun. So basically, anytime you drive this car, you need to have sunglasses on. But otherwise, the clutch is nice and easy. It's very easy to drive fast. It's a pretty neutral handling car. If you haven't driven a 911, you really have to work with that rear weight bias. And there is a learning curve if you've never had a rear engine car, but definitely worth it, guys. All right, so I'm signing off. I love this car. I'm keeping it for a long time, and thanks for watching. I'm going to keep driving.